Okay, check 1, 2. Yeah. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Fishing. If you've been following along with me through my other social media or my newsletter, you will know that I purchased a boat last November, and I've been waiting to pick it up for months and months, and I just got it a couple of days ago, and I'm still working on the ins and outs of how this thing works, but it is a beauty. So I've got a Lund 2075 Alaskan. And so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go do a walk around and show you guys all of the new gizmos and gadgets that I've got on this thing. So let's start off up at the bow. So first things first, here's the casting platform. So you can see we've got space for 3 pedestal seats, and there is a lot of space up there. I mean, in the intro you will have seen me sitting in the seat, and I'm a pretty big guy, so you can have definitely a couple of people up there fishing simultaneously. But let's go all the way to the bow here. And so this boat came with a Motor Guide XI5 80-pound thrust, 24 volt, and I have never had a trolling motor like this before. And then this is then synced up with, I have a 12-inch Lowrance HDS 12. This I purchased separately from the boat, but I had this installed up at the bow. So you can see here we're looking at active target right now, and beside me is my active target transducer pole that I had built. So this HDS 12 is on a ram mount, and it is synced up with both the Motor Guide, obviously active target, and at the stern I have another Lowrance FS9 unit. Just a neat little feature here. So right under the gunnel here, I got a switch installed, and this is what will turn on or turn off the active target sonar to save some battery there. And so other things that we got up at the bow here, so we have some storage. That's where the active target unit is installed, and this is where I'm going to put my handset for my trolling motor. And then up on this side here we have one storage compartment, and so in here I've got some of my PFDs and fishing tackle and what have you. And so this actually goes all the way across. It's one open unit. And so in here, I've just got some other odds and ends in this storage section here. Okay, making our way further back. So here we have our live well inside there. As you can see, it's empty. Haven't been doing much fishing today. I probably won't for another few days until I figure everything out. So in here we have our battery storage. So these are the batteries for the trolling motor. And then here we have the power steering unit and the battery for the power steering unit, which I will show when we get to the motor in the back. In-floor storage here, this is just the onboard charger, and then you can see a little bit of space for storage in there, and this is the plug for the inboard charger or onboard charger. So you can see it has 4 of these flip-up cleats here. Should put that down, and it's got this nice gunnel track system. So I've got some odds and ends here. Okay, so let's take a look at the tail end. This boat came with 3 of these air ride seats and one of the captain's chair, so that one's immovable, but then I've got 2 of these other ones. I'll have to probably get a few more. So we've got cup holder and cup holder, and that might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but on my old boat I didn't have any, so that's a nice little option. And then down here we just have some packable storage. That's where I have my buoys and lines. And then on here we have through the net, got some more storage. And then coming back here, so this is rod locker number 1. I can fit, so in here I can fit 4 rods, and you can see I've got my paddles and fire extinguisher and a dip net for minnows. And so that's one rod locker. This side here, I have another rod locker. There you go, with the cutting board, some odds and ends, my jigs and everything. Okay, And so at the stern here, I have another Lowrance unit. So this is an FS9, and it is synced up with the trolling motor and the HDS-12 at the front as well. So that's really nifty that I'm able to control everything from both units. So whether I'm at the stern or the bow of the boat, I can control everything nicely. And then that takes me to the pièce de résistance, the beast that pushes this thing. So I've got a 150 tiller on here, and it is fan-freaking-tastic with the big tiller arm and power steering. So I'm just gonna turn it on real quick. Super quiet. And so the neat thing about this power steering is that if I push on the handle here, I cannot move it. But then as soon as I push the throttle, like literally with one finger, and then here I can jam on it and nothing, and then look at that. So that's been, that I've needed to get a little used to. And then there's also troll control on this tiller arm. So when I'm using this to troll, I'll be able to bump up my RPM in increments of I think it's 100 RPM at a time. And so I'm really looking forward to that. The last thing I wanted to show is just all of the open deck space that there is. It's unreal. That's why I love the tillers. Okay everyone, so there you have it. Quick little rundown of the new Bare Bones fishing rig. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm really hoping to get some more YouTube episodes created over the next couple of weeks, but I'm giving myself a little bit of time to kind of figure out the nuances of this boat. But in the meantime, hope everyone is doing well, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, could you please like and subscribe? It would be greatly appreciated. For charter information, please head on over to barebonesfishing.ca. Thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next one.